Hey guys, Indigo Eclipse here, and in today's video I want to talk about the autumn equinox, also known as mabon in the Wiccan and pagan communities. So it's the celebration of the season turning to fall. There's a lot you can do for mabon. It's traditionally a harvest festival, so you can make altars with things like pine cones, acorns, apples, vegetables like corn and squash, things that are harvested in the fall. Cornucopias are a symbol, that's where we get them for Thanksgiving, is from these harvest seasons. Leaves, you go on a walk and collect things that feel like fall to you, things that you want to incorporate to your altar. Some of the colors associated with it are obviously fall colors like brown, orange, yellow, red, gold. It's a time to be thankful. It's a time to reflect. It's time to balance yourself. Do some meditation, go inward, and think about what you have accomplished and what you still need to work on. Preparing for the changing of the seasons, activities like that. Okay, so most of us don't rely on crops, our own crops that we grow. Obviously, we rely on farmers, and I'm so grateful for them. But a lot of people don't grow their own food anymore. Some of you watching might. I do have a garden as well, and I am very grateful for the things that I have received this year. And that's what this holiday, this season is about. It's being grateful and thankful for what you've accomplished, the abundance that has come to your life. And so for those of you who don't have like your own garden and stuff, an activity I would suggest is maybe going wherever you get your herbs from. If you use them in your magic, going and restocking your herb cabinet. That's a symbolic way of doing a harvest. I have some herbs growing in my yard, and this is the time of year I will be starting to collect them and dry them for the winter months. But I don't grow everything, so I do that as well. I go to the grocery store and I buy herbs to restock my herb cabinet. And of course, you can do that any time of year, but this is a way of doing a symbolic act for the holiday. So also, this is the time of year where the triple goddess will be changing her aspect from mother to crone. For me, personally, any holiday is a good time to honor your ancestors, especially in the fall. The veil is thinning, and we will be getting ready for Samhain or Halloween, and that will be a time when your ancestors can really come through stronger. So maybe do some activities, leave out offerings for your ancestors. I know that's more of a Samhain thing, but or Halloween, but I'm one of these people that as soon as August hits, I'm in Halloween season. So I wrote notes. I'm trying to keep this video as informational as I can. So I went over, create an altar, be grateful for your abundance. Ask for blessings when you do your altar, and like anytime, if you put candles on there, anytime you light them, ask for blessings from whoever, your guides, your ancestors, whatever deities you use, if you use deities. Do apple magic. So cut your apples horizontally to see the pentacle inside of them, and incorporate those in your altar or in your spell work. Or even if you're just going to eat an apple, like that's an act you can do. Is, you're going to eat an apple, we'll cut it horizontally to rebuild the pentacle, and just take a minute to acknowledge how magic is in everything. I think I went over meditate and balance. Really reflect on yourself. Balance your light and dark side. We all have one, and that's okay. Keep them balanced. Connect with nature as much as possible. Connect with the changing of the season. If you can, do a bonfire. Well, not necessarily a bonfire, a symbolic bonfire. Where I live, it's fire season, and we cannot have bonfires but I do have like a fire pit outside where I like to do a little fire, but I like doing that for almost everything I do. But yeah, do a bonfire, excuse me, symbolic bonfire. If you don't have a fire pit or something like that, maybe use your cauldron or some sort of fireproof dish and just make a little one symbolically. Trying to make sure I covered everything and not make this video too long, but I think I pretty much covered all of it. You know, it's the autumn equinox. We're changing to fall. You know, light and dark will be balanced briefly, and take time to reflect on yourself, on your accomplishments. Be thankful for your abundance. Make this your own. Make it your own holiday. These are some suggestions in the way I do things, but do things the way you want. Listen to yourself. So I think that's all I have for this video. I hope it was helpful. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. This was Indigo Eclipse, and I will see you guys later.